from Massachusetts is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you and the ranking member for holding this hearing. So the cryptocurrency boosters argue that crypto is the yellow brick road to a faster, cheaper, and safer financial system that works for everyone, not just for the biggest banks. There is no question that our financial system needs change, big structural change. And we should be willing to consider how these new technologies can help consumers and our economy. But as the cryptocurrency market grows, it is also our responsibility to carefully examine these claims and promises about crypto's potential. Now, one of the advantages crypto advocates claim about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is that they're, quote, decentralized. Our current system is dominated by a handful of big banks that are mostly free to jack up costs for consumers, to restrict access to financial products, and gobble up smaller competitors until the big guys become too big to fail. By contrast, advocates claim that cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technology that underlies them decentralize power and control, creating the possibility of a more democratic financial system. So, Professor Walsh, that sounds pretty good to me. Has your research shown that crypto is decentralized in this way?
So, it's true that in cryptocurrencies you don't have one single central party. So I guess technically you could say, yes, it's decentralized. It's more than one. But we have to remember that there are absolutely pockets of power within these systems, particularly the core software developers and the large miners who can absolutely exploit their position of power to affect users of the systems.
So they have the capacity here to manipulate the system. You know, that sounds to me like a lousy trade-off. Instead of leaving our system, our financial system, at the whims of giant banks, crypto puts the system at the whims of some shadowy, faceless group of supercoders and miners, which doesn't sound better to me. So let me ask about another claimed benefit of crypto, which is that it's safer and more secure than traditional government-issued money in the bank. Because the blockchain system is supposed to be difficult to hack, impossible to manipulate, and less prone to network failure, we might not need to worry about things like data breaches or a cyber attack that takes down the network. Professor Walsh, are cryptocurrencies as safe and secure as the proponents claim?
So they certainly have characteristics that enable them to be, resistant to hacking, but it's a misnomer to say that anything is absolutely secure. The parties within the system, such as miners, can exploit their positions to reorganize the blockchain. In some circumstances, that's become a big issue and topic of discussion within Ethereum. So, and this leaves out even the fact that there have been countless hacks of exchanges and stuff that are outside the crypto systems.
Okay, thank you. But even if crypto isn't an improvement over our current system when it comes to being more democratic or less hackable, there's one other possible benefit, and it is a big one. Crypto proponents claim that crypto is safe from the kind of financial crisis that blew up the economy back in 2008. After all, the story goes, the motivation behind Bitcoin's creation was to avoid exposure to bank collapses and financial contagion in the traditional financial system. Professor Walsh, for that to be true, crypto would have to be insulated from the risks that make our financial system vulnerable to a crisis and vice versa. Is that the case?
No, I don't believe that is true. Risks in the crypto sector, software bugs, attacks, anything that could go wrong there can affect the entire crypto sector, but can also, through all these links that have been built between the crypto financial system and the traditional financial system, those risks can come across those bridges, those links, to affect people in the traditional financial system who may never have actually touched crypto in their lives.
All right. So, look, there's no doubt that we need a stronger, safer, and more inclusive financial system. The biggest banks have too much power, present too many risks to financial stability, and have failed to serve Americans' needs. The giant banks have created huge problems, but I'm not convinced that crypto is the solution. In fact, crypto could be even more dangerous for consumers, more dangerous for the environment, and more dangerous for the stability of our financial system. That is why yesterday I sent a letter to Secretary Yellen in her capacity as head of the Financial Stability Oversight Council to urge her to lead our regulators in developing a comprehensive and coordinated approach to regulating cryptocurrencies. Look, all the warning signs are flashing. The hype, the volatility, the wild claims that turn out to be false. As the crypto market grows, so do the risks to our financial stability and our economy. Regulators need to do their job and step in before it's too late. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Warren. Senator Van Hollen from Maryland is recognized.
Thank you.